Have you ever wondered why war seems to be a perennial part of human existence? Throughout history, war has been a constant companion to mankind, a grim testament to the darker aspects of our nature. It's as if we're drawn to it, like moths to a flame. But why is that? The answer lies within us. We are complex beings, capable of love and compassion, yet also susceptible to greed, the lust for power, and the fear of losing control. These vulnerabilities, deeply embedded in our psyche, can sometimes overshadow our better qualities, leading to conflict and strife on a global scale. From the ancient empires of Rome and Egypt to the world wars of the 20th century and the ongoing conflicts of today, war is a mirror reflecting the worst of what we can be. It's a chilling thought, but it forces us to confront the uncomfortable truth that war is inextricably linked to the darker aspects of our nature. But how does our economic system, capitalism, fit into this equation, you may ask? Well, let's delve into that. Firstly, we need to understand the military-industrial complex. This term describes the intertwined relationship between a nation's military, government, and its industries that produce armaments. The more conflict there is, the more demand for weapons. This demand fuels industries, which in turn puts money into pockets and power into hands. A vicious cycle indeed. Capitalism, in its purest form, encourages competition and the accumulation of wealth. This, in theory, can drive innovation and progress. But there's a flip side. This very competition can lead to power imbalances, as those with wealth gain influence over those without. It's a game where the rich get richer and the powerful become more potent. Now, where does corruption fit in? Corruption is an insidious byproduct of this system. It can creep in when the pursuit of wealth and power overshadows the common good. It manifests when those in power manipulate systems for personal gain, often at the expense of those less fortunate. This corruption can exacerbate power imbalances, and these imbalances can spark conflict, which then feeds back into the military-industrial complex. So, we see that capitalism, driven by our vulnerabilities, can often act as fuel for the fires of war. But must we accept this as the status quo, or can we envision a different future? The path to a different future is paved with the bricks of peaceful coexistence, equality, and abundance. Imagine a world where resources are shared, not hoarded, where power is balanced, not monopolized. A world where the rule of law ensures fairness and the chains of corruption have no hold. This is not a utopian dream, but a tangible reality we can strive to achieve. One of the keys to this transformative vision lies in the potential of artificial intelligence. Now, I know what you're thinking. AI? Really? Yes, really. While it's easy to view artificial intelligence as a dystopian harbinger, it's important to remember that like any tool, it's the wielder that determines its function. Artificial intelligence can be a powerful ally in our quest for a peaceful world. It can help reduce human vulnerabilities to corruption and power imbalances. For instance, it can be used to monitor and regulate financial transactions, ensuring transparency and accountability. It can also be utilized to predict and prevent conflicts by analyzing patterns and trends that often precede violence. Moreover, AI can play a vital role in redistributing resources. With its ability to analyze vast amounts of data, it can identify where resources are needed the most and devise efficient ways to distribute them. This can lead to a world where scarcity is replaced with abundance, and inequality gives way to fairness. But let's be clear, AI is not a silver bullet. It's a tool, a means to an end. It can't replace human empathy, compassion, or our capacity for change. It can, however, supplement our efforts, making the road to peace less treacherous. Ultimately, the way in which AI will be used will be a reflection of the very human nature we talk about. The more healing we do collectively, the higher the probability there will be of utilizing AI in a constructive manner which will benefit all of humanity and the Earth as a whole. So let's harness this potential. Let's use AI as a vehicle to drive us towards a world where war is a relic of the past and peace is the norm. It may seem like a lofty goal, but with the right tools and mindset, a future free of war is not just a dream, but a possibility within our reach. So, where does this leave us? It leaves us with the knowledge that war, capitalism, and human vulnerabilities are intertwined. Yet we are not doomed to this fate. We've seen the potential for a future where peaceful coexistence, equality, and abundance are possible. A world where artificial intelligence can help us transcend our limitations and build a system less susceptible to corruption. The future is ours to shape, Let us dare to dream of a world where conflict is a relic of the past and peace is the norm.